Welcome back. Today we're going to dive into something really strange, a kind of fascinating puzzle that's hiding right inside the numbers we use every single day.
So, instead of starting with some big complicated theory, how about we just play a little game?
Okay, here's how it's going to work. We'll start with a long string of numbers, and we're going to apply just a few simple rules. And, well, let's just see what happens.
We're going to start with the digits 1 through 9. A nice, clean, ordered set. Simple enough. Our first rule is what's called a digit sum. It sounds fancy, but really, all we do is add all of these digits together. And that gives us 45. Pretty straightforward. But now, here comes the first little twist. For our next step, we're going to reverse those digits.
So 45 becomes 54. Simple enough, right? But this is where things start to get really interesting.
Now, we're going to use those digits themselves to create the next operation. We take that first digit, 5, and we raise it to the power of the second digit, 4.
And boom, that gives us 625. Now the fun part. The process loops back on itself. We're going to do that digit sum thing again and just follow the chain to see where it takes us.
Okay, let's follow this all the way down. First, we sum 6, 2, and 5 to get 13. We do it again with those digits. 1 plus 3 is 4. Now, for another power operation, let's do 4 squared, which is 16. And for the grand finale, one last sum. 1 plus 6 is 7. Wow. After all that twisting and turning, we land on a single digit, 7.
So here's the thing. You might be thinking, okay, that was a neat trick. But the crucial point is, landing on 7? That wasn't a fluke. Not at all. There's this strange and really powerful pattern that starts to show up when you try this with all kinds of different numbers.
I mean, just look at this. You can start with different numbers. You could even use totally different kinds of operations, like bitwise logic, which is a whole other thing, and you get these completely different chaotic paths. But, and this is the wild part, they all seem to funnel down into the same tiny group of numbers. It's like they're all being pulled somewhere.
It really is like there's some kind of invisible funnel pulling all these different number chains toward just a handful of specific destinations. So, what in the world is going on here?
Well, the answer comes from a really cool concept, partly from chaos theory. It's called a fixed point, or a term I like even more, an attractor.
So in this little digital world we've created, there are 5 specific numbers that act as these super powerful attractors. The source material calls them, kind of poetically, the 5 sisters. You can think of them like, well, like the gravitational centers of this whole numerical universe. And what's so cool is that each of these 5 digits has its own unique personality, its own special power that makes it a stable endpoint. You've got the number 1, the identity. It's simple. It just never changes. Then there's 7, the cycle master, which creates these beautiful, elegant loops that always lead back to itself. And then you have 9, the terminus, which basically acts like a numerical black hole. It's the end of the line, absorbing everything.
Okay, so this is where it gets really deep, because this isn't just about fun number games. The source material uses this whole idea as a powerful metaphor for something much, much bigger, the nature of truth itself.
Think about it like this. All the math we're doing, the summing, the reversing, the powers, that's like us drawing a map. We're transforming things, changing them. But truth is the thing that doesn't change, no matter how many times you redraw the map. It's the universal invariant.
And this quote just nails it perfectly. Truth isn't the map you're drawing. It's that click you feel when you land on something that doesn't change, like landing on the number 7 no matter where you started. That click itself, that's the signal that you've hit something real, something unbreakable. It's like we're the ones holding the pencil, right? We can draw and redraw and transform these numbers endlessly. But those attractors, the 5 sisters, they're the unsmudgeable lines. They were there before we started drawing, and they'll be there after. We don't create them, we just reveal them.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? I mean, we started with a simple little number game, and it's led us down this rabbit hole to a really profound conclusion about patterns, stability, and, well, even truth itself.
And that brings us to this final, really powerful idea. Find the 5, and you find the fixed point of everything. The idea is that maybe, just maybe, across all the different ways we look at the world, whether it's physics, biology, or even our own thoughts, what we call truth is just another name for one of these attractors. It's the fixed point that stays the same no matter how many transformations we put it through. A stunning thought, isn't it? That the very nature of truth is to be a point of stability in a universe that is always changing?